I'm glad I changed your mind.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
He's like, I'm not driving
Billy,
that
you
thing.
gotta drive it. No, you ain't. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, you gotta drive it. No, there's no explaining it. You gotta drive it.
You keep guys driving, that's good enough for me.
No. You gotta drive it. Let Billy drive
Well, folks, Mid-America Truck Show 2025 has officially come to an end. We've got our Scania all aired up, picked up. We had to unplug our power inverter because we've had the lights running all weekend. But we're about to pull this thing out for more exciting content. There's about to be a truck parade outside. It's going to be exciting. We're going to put this thing in with the parade of hyenas, the Peterbilts, the Kenworths. All the show trucks are outside, but they have yet to see a real show truck. So we're going to pull this thing out here shortly and get some other people to drive it. Dude, shout out to you guys. Almost 1 million views on that video where we had some guys here in the U.S. test drive the Scania. So we need to do lots more of test driving the Scania truck. That's insane. 1 million views, guys. If you're not subscribed, you've got to go subscribe, like right now. You've got to subscribe. You're missing out on so much when you don't. Let's get this thing pulled out. All right, guys, so we're outside. We got the foam on here because it's super duper windy. Hopefully we can improve the sound quality on some of our videos here in the near future. The last video of some people driving the Scania here at the Mid-America Truck Show is about to hit 1 million views if it hasn't already. But we got some of the other trucking YouTubers here in the truck. James Preddy. We've got old two-stroker in here, and there's another fella floating around here, but we're going to try to get as many people within the next hour to drive this thing around the lot. We're going to pack probably 3 or 4 of us inside this thing. We're on private property. We're on a road that's pretty safe, guys, so don't judge us too much on getting people to drive this thing. We're gonna stay safe about everything. But anyhow, let's load up the truck and get some opinions of what everybody thinks about driving this thing around the Mid-America Truck Show. All right, guys, we got Mr. Old Two-Stroker in here. He doesn't even know what you look lost.
Bro, I don't even know what I'm in.
on?
This is like some kind of spaceship, dude.
It is, yeah. But first things first, you got to put your seatbelt on. I know you don't have that in the 1945 Peterbilt over there.
It actually does?
It does have seatbelts.
And you have to wear it because it's kind of sketchy in that thing.
Yeah, the old red needle nose over there. All right, so seatbelt's on. The reason being, let's turn some air on. We've got some people in here.
Less of a revive and drive than I'm used to.
On the front left corner of the seat, on the front side, there's a button you press. Very front left corner.
Golly. This thing?
Very front corner.
Oh, I see.
Just click that, and the seat will air up.
I clicked it.
Yeah, give it a second. There you go. All right, now on this left side of the steering wheel, there is a unlock button. Hit the unlock button. Now grab that steering wheel and put it where you want it. You can pull it towards you too, also.
Huh. No, that's pretty good.
All right.
And then just lock it.
All right. Now you got your seatbelt on. We'll set the automatic brake. So put your foot on the brake. Press that button. Just press it. There you go. Now that you're off the brake. Now your automatic.
Wait, so it just holds us?
Yep, it's gonna hold us there. So now put your foot. You got your foot back on the brake.
I do now.
All right. Now just rotate this forward. And that puts you in drive.
Boy, this is way different than a twin stick.
Yeah. Now just take off.
Where are we going?
We'll make a loop around the whole thing.
Whoa.
You've driven some automatics before, haven't you?
Never.
Really?
Yep, never ever.
If you're ruined. Once you drive an automatic that's not
I'm
this.
already ruined from having the Mercedes-Benz or better quality interior.
Yeah. Once you drive an automatic like an Eaton or something like that, and it doesn't jerk you around real bad.
Hey, can we line up a race?
We should. Yeah, go. Oh, we got some traffic here.
Dang.
I would go ahead and nose out there. They're gonna cut you off.
Oh, I'm scared.
Much risky business there.
Oh, I felt it go up.
There you go. So now we've got some suspension back under us.
It was just bottomed out before?
Yeah.
It still rode better than anything I ever drove. What the shit?
It's like it's on a cloud.
Yeah. Dude, look at all the people filming. This is crazy. And the parade thing doesn't start for
Bro, so you got a Jake?
an hour and 15.
How do we Jake it?
It has what's called a retarder.
Oh, like
It's
a cat?
I'm retarded.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's how it works.
Same-
Is it a
same-
hydraulic
It's a
retarder?
hydraulic retarder, but it's built into the transmission.
How do
yeah.
I put the horn?
How do you
Right up here up top. See the horn button? There you go.
It's awesome, dude.
No charge.
Done.
For free.
No charge.
Oh, boy. Talk about not qualified.
Oh boy, you almost slipped me over in the back, bro. Easy does it.
Bro, I'm getting it, bro.
I'm getting ready.
What do
to
you
go
think
out.
so far?
It's crazy. Like the interior is nice as a brand new Mercedes.
See how quiet it is yet?
Yeah. Well, you can't even hear it when you're outside.
I know.
I'm like,
Oh,
are you
that's
driving that?
nuts, dude.
Yeah, until you get over 20, it stays there. So you got people next to you, you're good.
This thing is nuts.
Now, James said, I'm not going to drive this thing, but I think you're
Oh,
going
I'm definitely driving it.
to. He's like, I'm not driving it.
He was
Here we go.
afraid, man.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a lot of truck, and it's not mine.
It's weird how it cuts throttle automatically and then makes a shift. I'm
Yeah.
like completely not used to it.
Yeah.
And it shifts real early, man. I'm used to bringing that thing to the governor. You know, you let her
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
Depending on the load, it like senses the load you have behind it and
Don't worry about driving.
how
Don't worry about that.
how fast it shifts and how quick and what gear it's going to be in.
How many gears does it have?
12 speed.
This is 12.
Yeah.
It's not-
How do you do the retarder?
Make sure no one's behind us because it
Boy,
was.
must really.
Oh, I was giving her. There's nobody around.
All right, give it a little bit of power. Get up to like 35, and then let off the brake and just let off the brake or let off the throttle.
Whoa,
Oh, I like that.
dude, that's nice.
Yeah,
And then what do I put it back?
just push it back up. Yeah, and then hit the throttle and continue. No one knows what to expect.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, dude, when it lets it pull, it pulls. I ain't
Yeah.
mad at that.
you've had a load on it, I assume, yeah?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How's it do? Jeez.
Hang on to her, boys.
Yeah, I just about went out the window. That's awesome.
No, you gotta put it to test. Hey, you gotta have some fun with her.
Y'all offered. Let's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let me just be clear.
When you're not recording.
What are you gonna do like when it breaks? You gotta call like NASA or something?
Well, I mean, when the time comes, if they're gonna show up here, then we'll have that situation handled.
So you're trying to get them into the States? Is that the deal?
Get as much attention as possible, and you know, maybe we can make it happen. All right, final thoughts. Well, we'll go ahead and put her in neutral.
Does the brake auto set?
Take your seatbelt off, and it'll auto set. Final thoughts. What do you think?
I gotta read the instruction manual.
Yeah, I've been giving heck about that, not reading the manual on it, but trying to learn just like on my own. You know, we Americans don't read manuals
No.
unless you're a pilot. You know.
No. Usually you just throw them out. Like I
Yeah.
thought that's what you do. with
Yeah,
them.
just throw it underneath the seat.
Just throw it out.
Well, what do you think, man? I know you're a hardcore, old school guy, but
I mean, it's smooth.
right now, if you had to drive this 1,300 miles, if you didn't have to make YouTube videos, or would you drive your old Pete? Which one are you driving
The P.
every time?
I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't do that for YouTube. I do that because I like it.
You love it, huh?
That's just what I do.
Okay.
But if you were gonna spend time in a truck every day,
Yeah.
hauling freight and doing
Yeah.
the deal, it's gonna be pretty hard to argue with this thing.
Yeah.
You know, what I do is different. I'm not like a trucker, so
Yeah, me either.
it's a different
Yeah, I'm
deal
learning
for me. But it's pretty wide. So it would take me some getting used to, but it's pretty slick. I mean, if you're used to driving a newer truck, I would imagine this is 10 times nicer than what you're gonna get out there.
Oh yeah. It's pretty amazing. Well, thanks for taking it for a rip. It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was good to finally meet you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're all good.
No, I'm just kind of like looking around. It's got a lot of buttons in here. Is it full lockers out back? Like, how
Full
does
lockers,
that work?
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me drive it.
Yep. Pop that steering wheel, hit the unlock button, and throw her up forward. All right, seatbelt on. Put the steering wheel where you want it. You've got air in the seat, guys. We have air in the seat. People have been giving me so much flack about that, but we have air in the seat.
We do have air in the seat. Oh,
Steering wheel. The steering wheel's telescopic too.
Oh, is this with the same unlock button?
Yep. Pull it,
Then
push
I can
it.
pull it. Oh, I like that. And then when it's
Up,
down good.
Yeah, right there.
All right, we'll lock it up.
On the seat, seat, there's a switch on the side. You can pick it. Nope, leave that one where it's at.
Yep.
There's a couple clickers like that, where you can pick it up to go higher. Now it's gonna go way. Oh, that's the shock on the seat.
Okay.
There should be one more. There you go. That's gonna pick you up.
Oh yeah, I like that. Oh man, that's a little high. A little high. Okay. All right, I like it.
All right, seatbelt's on. Release your parking brake. Just press that button.
All right.
And then put it in drive.
And that was twist, right?
Yep. The further
Twist.
one in. Next one.
Oh,
in. There
forward.
you go. Yep.
Okay, got it. All right, let's see. Ears look good.
Let her rip, tater chip.
All right, here we go. Just don't get mad. I'll creep down on the fun pedal a little bit once I get out there. Let's see.
Oh, these people are probably wondering, why is this guy just driving
Why
in
does this guy
circles?
keep coming
It's the
in
same
and out of
guy
here?
going in and out, in and out.
I'm using signal and everything.
Yeah, very
Okay.
proper. Now, some of you may or may not know James. He has a YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, he's giving it the beans. But he's also, do people on your YouTube channel know that you're a pilot?
Yeah.
Commercial pilot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Commercial cargo.
Cargo.
All the cool stuff.
777 captain.
There, dang. We got good insurance?
Some warning.
Yes. It is
Yeah.
kind of like Hellcat power, actually.
It doesn't feel like you're in a truck, does it?
No. This thing is like, this interior is as nice as Mercedes interior or better, and this thing rides like you're on a damn cloud. I can't feel anything on this road.
Now, when he's talking about Mercedes, we don't have Mercedes semi trucks here, so we're comparing like a Mercedes car
Yes,
in
like
the US.
like a high end, like CLS 550 or even
Yeah.
above that. This is supple leather on the steering wheel. I feel a draft in my seat. It's got
the cooled
air cooled seats. It's the visibility in these mirrors. It feels like you're sticking your head out the window. You can see so much.
Everything, yeah. Now, obviously, I know a lot of you would like to see a trailer behind this, and these guys getting to test them with trailers. There's a lot going on here right now to have us doing in and out test drives with a trailer. So we're going to try to plan for something like that in the future. But for now, we're working with the opportunity we have, and where all of us are in one spot. So after James gets his fun in here, we're going to get his opinion on it, and then see if we can find some hardcore truck drivers out here.
Right.
And see what they think about it. But you've been playing with cab overs like me. I mean, you know what a American cab over rides like.
Yeah.
Like what that thing right there rides like.
Yep.
And that looks like it might have air suspension on the cab.
Yep, looks like it.
So, think he wants to race?
I hope so.
Oh.
Come on, Bubby.
Yeah, there's the gear we didn't
That's
find.
the one we like, right?
There's
there.
one more like even deeper
Yeah.
on the interstate. It's just like
I wanted to feel it, but you know, this guy might wander over in our lane, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get you swapping paint with the box truck. And he's got the Ram emblem. He will ram it.
He's not afraid.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really nice. I mean, it is so smooth. I'm actually pretty stunned. When you look at it, you think, oh, that thing's so top heavy. It's got to be. But when you're in it, it just feels. The CG is so low in it. You don't feel any of that.
Yeah.
Cab over sway. You know, you're not rolling over when you make the turn. It's
No, not
pretty
at all.
impressive. Man, it is nice. I mean, I figured it was nice, you know, but I had no idea. Okay.
Give it 2 seconds.
And can you see it happen? Yep.
You feel it.
Can
You feel
see
the
it
front and
happen.
everything moving around.
Yep. So what's it do? It lets the truck down, then grabs it, and then raises the truck back
Yep,
up?
and then it readjusts the front suspension also to the ride height. Now you're good to go.
All right, I'm not going to run over
Watch out for
Steve.
cue ball right here.
That's
Watch out.
right. Hey, you like my new truck?
What in the heck are you doing here? You bought this?
I traded Betty for it.
You traded Betty for
He
it?
gave me $5,000 and this for Betty.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
as a down payment.
Oh, as a down payment. My bad.
Oh,
My
as a
bad.
down payment?
Yeah, I misunderstood. I might not be in. Yeah, it's bad. Chad, you got it.
Nope.
This is bad. This is a
How
bad
many
dude.
times you almost kill him?
Just 5.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
but it's not bad.
So we're almost
We're
here.
good. Yeah, we're good.
almost here.
All right, let's put it in a parking spot over there.
Yeah,
How about
go
it?
You're already good. Just take off.
Oh, I guess just go. Okay, I'm like, did it put itself in park or?
Yeah, if you would have taken your foot off the brake completely, it would just go to park.
Oh, okay. We'll come in behind these guys over here and we'll cut it right up in there. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, this thing turns on a dime,
I
dude.
told you I wasn't joking.
Dude, man,
Pretty
are
crazy,
you
ain't it?
kidding me? Wow. Wow, we
Boom.
literally turned this thing around in a lane and a half. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
And
Now
just
parking
take my
brake's on.
neutral.
Yep, and then
and
undo
then
the
I can
seatbelt
just
and it'll
undo
turn
that.
red on the dash.
Okay.
See
Yep.
it?
I see
Now
it.
your brake is on.
All right.
On the front left corner of your seat, just hit the button.
Yep.
And it'll drop the air.
Nice.
And then just the unlock button. All right, so before we get out, final thoughts. What do you think?
Dude, this thing is amazing. Like, literally as good as any of the finest cars I've ever driven. Like, power,
Accessibility,
access-
maybe?
and
What do you think about
the
that?
visibility out the windows into the mirrors is amazing. It's like you're outside of the truck when you look there. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And as far as all the controls, everything's right here. I mean, it's overwhelming the amount of buttons. This is like the overhead panel on a 777. There's 1,000 switches in here, and a guy would need to have some training, I think. But yeah, it's pretty amazing, dude. I didn't even want to drive it because I knew I would like it,
Yep.
and I do.
Now you're ruined.
I am. I got to drive. Oh, Black Betty.
Yeah, there you
7
go.
hours back home.
Yeah, I put it in our
Thanks a
YouTube
lot,
video the other
Bruce.
day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we got to find our next victim.
Right on. I'm good to get out right here.
Yep,
It's
you're good to go.
Okay, leave
Check
it
this
running.
out, guys. Here is a USA style heavy haul trailer. Look at how the Jeep is turning there. See it? Check that out. That's really cool, ain't it? That's cool. That's called a friction turning rear table on there. Look at the crowd out here, outside. People follow this thing all the way outside. We're gonna get some more people in here in a couple minutes. Look at this. Talk about some axles, man. All the axles. I don't want to be that guy having to get some tires. Wouldn't that be crazy? So you drop that front axle to help pivot it a little bit. That trailer's moving some serious weight right there. A lot of grain, lot of grain. All right, guys, we got Mr. Cody Warner. You drive a truck right now?
Yes, sir.
What do you drive?
Peterbilt.
What model?
379, 389.
And how long you been driving for?
Knocking on 10 years legally.
Okay, and I see, is that your father over there?
Yep.
So that was your dad over there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
How long's he been driving for?
Probably 40 years almost.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we got to get him in the truck next.
Yeah.
He's like, ain't no way.
Yeah.
And I told him how much horsepower it had. He's like, oh.
Oh no, that wasn't my
Okay.
dad. It's just a good family
Oh,
friend.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Well, put your seatbelt on.
All right.
And the reason being we do that is this truck has a lot of features that have to do with the seatbelt.
Okay.
So on the left side of the steering wheel, there's an unlock button. You'll see it. Press
Yeah.
that. Now let go of it. Now grab the steering wheel, pull it down, and pull it towards you if you want to.
Huh. All
If
right.
you're happy with that,
Yep.
hit the lock button. There you go. Now where's your parking brake at?
Let's see. I have no clue.
Right there where that is. Just go
Okay.
ahead and press that. Now, put your foot on the brake. I'm sorry. Yeah, press that.
All right.
There you go. Now this truck has an automatic parking brake too, so
Okay.
go ahead. Right here is your drive, so rotate that forward. Now you're in drive, but your parking brake's still on, so you can take your foot off the brake,
Okay.
and it's not going to roll or go anywhere.
Okay.
Now all you do is just lightly touch that throttle and it'll slowly take off.
Huh.
You ever driven an automatic big rig before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You ever had one take off that smooth?
No, honestly, no, not really. They're pretty notchy.
They're either in or out.
Yeah, it's all or none.
I've never seen it this busy after the show before.
No, I ain't either. Honestly, it's a little busy. Man, this thing's like quiet.
Yeah, you don't have to have a headset. You just use the Bluetooth built into the truck.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Oh, there's our other victim right there. He drove the truck the other day.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, man.
There's a bug.
You ever had an automatic rollback like that on you?
No, I can't say that I have. No, I can't say that I have. I don't know nothing.
Up here is the big horn. See the horn button?
Okay.
If you ever want to hit that, you can hit that one.
Yeah, this thing's nice.
Oh, there's Olaf right there. Getting the shot. Oh boy.
This thing's smooth.
It's a lot to take in, isn't it?
It
like,
really
like
is.
You have so many emotions, like
Oh
when
yeah.
you're like comparing it to what you drive every day, like in your head, and dude, everyone's so excited about this thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, this thing's nice. Well, Mike had a Jake, but the cats they got retarders. you
Yeah,
know.
the old school ones.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. So we'll on the back straight, we'll get it up and go ahead and just give it some juice right here. Gun it. Now right here, let your foot off the throttle, all the way off.
Holy cow! Huh.
Pretty crazy,
Yeah,
isn't
it is, man. This thing's impressive. Huh. Yeah, I'd like to kind of see how this thing really gets up and goes. I mean,
Yeah.
this thing. Holy,
Yeah, it'll run it down through all the gears with
Holy
the
cow.
load behind it.
holy cow!
Isn't that something?
It really is. Huh. Yeah, this thing's impressive.
Yeah, if you do like the first step, it'll just like slowly downshift.
Right.
All the way down, it's just like
Full blast.
stop me right now kind of
Right.
stuff. You know, like it's just got 4 or 5 different settings on there to do that with.
Huh.
Your people?
Yeah, man.
They probably they don't.
Yeah, they looked a little confused.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone around the circle now is probably wondering, why does this guy keep driving this thing around?
Yeah, it looks like different
our
people.
Third or fourth time now.
Huh.
Yeah. Wait till we pull in and park it. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, the turning radius is crazy.
Yeah, this thing probably turns around in itself.
Oh, it will if you're not careful.
Huh.
If you hook a trailer to it, it'll jackknife almost immediately
Huh.
whenever you turn real sharp.
It's got a good sounding horn.
Yeah, it's way different. When we put them on there, I was like, I don't know about these, and I was like, dang, these are like different loud, like different loud. It's not like the sissy horns that come on top of the Pete's factory.
No.
Those are terrible. Yeah, we usually put like K3s or K5 like air chime,
Right.
or Leslie's on all of our trucks. That's what's on my Peterbilt. And these are just like in your face loud.
Oh.
5 points. I think
Yeah,
he's just like running out in the middle of the road. I'm like, oh, that's our buddies Robert and them. I was like, what is he doing? Jeez.
Yeah, them other guys, they've got to drive this thing. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Watch this. I don't know what this
There you good.
There's a... This thing's impressive,
Isn't
man.
that crazy?
It is crazy. It really is.
Now, so you got your foot on the brake.
Yep.
Oh, you're in reverse. Yeah, you're
I'll
in
just
reverse.
have to
Yeah,
go
you're
back
good.
up
Yeah,
a
you're
little
good.
bit.
Sorry.
Nope.
He's already got it figured out.
I know, he dang professional Scania driver.
I mean, I wouldn't be against one, that's for sure.
All right, so now just take your seatbelt off.
All right.
So it's not something you would normally do, but like, I'm just giving you an example. Once you take your foot off the brake, see it went to red?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh, you don't even hear the brakes draw or nothing.
No, because the way these trucks work is the parking brake is always released.
Okay.
And then whenever, like right now, it just applies your brake. So when you go to take off, it's just a matter of like the system releasing the you know,
right,
regular air just to take off and go.
Right.
That's why you can stop and go so much.
Right.
And it keeps you from wasting air. Like you pull up to a truck stop, you're dumping all the air in all your cans.
Right.
This, you're just applying the brakes. And if you ever run out of air pressure, your brakes just normally dump and the parking brake sets.
Right. Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm impressed. This thing's not nice. I like it.
Crack your door open. A little bit more. Now press on the foot brake as hard as possible. Now let off. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It really is.
All the brake systems, all the air systems on the whole truck have mufflers.
All right.
Because then everywhere else around the world, they're required to, the trucks can only be a certain noise level.
Yeah.
It's really quiet.
Heck yeah, man. This
So
thing's nice.
final thoughts, what do you think?
Oh, I'd drive one. I'd run one. Maybe stretch it a little bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I like it.
Even for a cab over?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it.
What about the cab space, the bed size? You think it's big enough for you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Are you driving like a flat top truck now?
Yeah. Yep.
How big of a sleeper?
48 inch.
Okay, so I mean this is about the same,
Yeah.
maybe even a little bit bigger interior volume space.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Height-wise, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, I really appreciate it. We'll see what the rest of your crew has
Oh,
to
yeah,
say.
they need to drive this thing. Definitely.
All right, guys, we got Mr. Randy in here. I walked over to his truck a minute ago. I'm like, I need you to come drive this thing. He's like, I ain't driving that thing. Now, is that who's the other fellow that drove?
Cody.
Yeah, he works with you guys?
My boy Cody. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're all team, yeah.
And now he's like, I'm getting in that thing right now.
Cody said, you got to drive it, man. He said, it's got mega horsepower. He said, you just got to feel it.
And the comfort, too, even over the power. I mean, I've got that blue 389 right there's mine right there, but... So you like where the seat's at? You like where the steering wheel's at?
Man, I love it, man. I can't believe how cool the instrument panel is. Yeah. And how cool the steering wheel is, man. How good it feels.
Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it?
It is. Yeah, it really is.
All right, so you've got seatbelt on. Now press that button right there. Right there, press that one. Oh, put your foot on the brake first. I'm sorry. Now press that button.
How about that? All electric, huh?
Yep. Now you can take your foot off the brake. So now your brakes are still held.
Hey.
So now put your foot back on the brake one more time, and you're gonna roll that forward.
This here forward?
In the inside part there.
Oh, okay.
Now it's in drive.
And drive.
Yep. Now you just take your foot off the
so
brake.
it's a straight automatic. It's not like an auto shift or anything.
It's a gear truck transmission with a clutch still.
Oh, really?
But just barely touch that throttle. Just barely touch it.
Wonder how this would back up to the chute, try to load a load of cattle.
What do you think?
I don't know.
How's it pulling forward right now?
Not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
You ever driven an automatic before?
Auto shift. I've had an auto shift before, and I've drove auto shifts, but not a straight automatic in a Prevost bus. But
so this is a 12-speed gear transmission and with a clutch. How did your auto shifts? They engage real smooth, or they just kind of jerk a little bit?
Oh, as much as I liked them, I hated them.
Yeah.
I'd never have another one.
We'll just take her.
Man, is this thing smooth? Just coming out of the parking lot, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it lets up.
Hang it to the left. Hang it to the left.
Oh, we want to stay to the left?
Yeah,
okay.
We'll stay in the circle here.
Oh, and it revs it up and gears it down.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
it does
So it
everything.
works similar like a 18-speed auto shift then, huh?
It'll skip gears. It'll do all kinds of different things.
How many speed transmission is it?
12 speed.
12 speed?
Yes, sir. So right now it's got 3 modes: eco, normal, and then power. We got it in the power mode right now, so
Okay.
it'll hold shifts longer, like it is now. All kinds of different things.
She is smooth.
What do you think about how quiet it is in here?
Oh, it is. It's quiet.
So drivers that drive these trucks,
This is not a kind of a truck I'm used to. I'm used to noise and
rattles, and
yeah.
my theory's been, and I've got my new 389. They're gonna have emissions on them. It's like you can't have the loud truck you're used to anymore. And if we can't have that, why shouldn't the inside be as quiet as possible?
Yeah, right.
But these guys that drive these trucks, they don't use headsets. Because the truck has Bluetooth built into it.
Oh, you can't unlock this going
Yeah,
down
you can.
the road?
Go ahead and hit it. There you go.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. That feels better.
Go ahead and lay into it.
Oh man, I mean it's a low RPM engine too.
Yeah,
huh?
it grunts down low, and it'll carry the gears way out if you want it to.
Let's get her to downshift. Let's do that again.
All right, go ahead and speed on up to like 40, 45 again. All right, now let off the throttle. All the way off. Hold on.
Wow. What's that? The brake? I mean, a brake saver like or?
So these, go ahead, pick up speed.
Holy moly, man! Wow.
Yeah, we'll turn it back off though. So the old Caterpillars had what was called a retarder. You ever familiar with those?
Yeah, brake saver. Yeah, I've had them.
Yeah. So that's basically what this has, is a retarder. It's built onto the transmission.
You know what? I got to honestly say, this is kind of bad. This is kind of cool.
Is it what you expected?
Not at all. No, not at all.
What is this guy doing?
He don't know what he's
No,
going to
he
do.
does not.
This guy here don't know either.
Nope.
Sure got a good ride to it, ain't it?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
Where's the horn?
Right up above your head. See the horn button there? It's a little high. Oop, over a little bit to the right.
That's pretty cool horns, dude.
Yeah, we just put them on there.
They got that won't sound to them, huh? Like the old KW sounds. Huh?
Yeah.
The old Sonny Pruitt moving on horn. Remember
Yeah.
them?
Yes, sir. Oh boy. Dude, everybody's addicted to the horsepower on this thing.
Dude, it's freaking getting it.
Now I know we don't have a trailer behind it, but I mean you can just imagine how
You
it
can
would be
you
with
can
the
feel
trailer.
it. You
Yeah.
can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it's got torque.
So it's got 2,850 foot-pounds of torque.
Is that what it is? 2850? Really, Bruce?
Yeah, factory.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's what you got to really build a hot rod to get that. You know?
Yeah. Yep, you sure do.
And it's all bone stock from the
Right out of the
factory.
box. We've made
Right
it look,
out of the box.
We've made it look a little bit prettier, but that's it.
Do we want to stay behind these guys? Or?
Now I think you stay right here in this lane and you can pull right back in there.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, pull right back in here.
Oh.
You can make another
Man,
turn.
I
You're good. Just
I
stay to the
screwed
right.
up.
Just stay to the right. You're good. You're having too much fun.
Yeah, I sure am. I am having a little fun here now. that ain't no lie. We need to turn our right turn signal on. We can go in right up here.
Yeah,
can't
we'll go
we?
in the wrong way. We'll make it happen, though.
Yeah, we'll make her happen. I promise you, I can make her happen.
Yeah, right there you go. They'll just have to deal with it. You got plenty of room. Don't even swing wide.
Oh man, does this baby turn on a dime, huh? Oh man. What's something like this cost, Bruce?
This truck will be right around the range of $250.
Really?
Yeah, it's got every bell and whistle you can imagine. What are these guys doing? You might squeeze through there.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, you got plenty of
I'm
room.
going to. I got plenty of room.
How long you been driving?
54 years.
54 years. So you've been here for the cab overs that came and went, and
54. Wait a
kinds
minute.
of
No,
stuff.
73, 52 years. 50,
All right.
50, something like that. 73.
a hot
The
minute.
beginning of 73, January of 73. Yeah. So what would that be? 52 years. See, this is 25, 50, 52. Yeah, probably going on 53, I guess. We'll just pull in here.
Yeah. Yeah, pull right there next to that red truck.
Man, is this baby a pleasure to drive, huh?
Yeah, honest opinion.
Honest opinion, it's a pleasure to drive. Just hit this.
Pull it towards you.
Put this in neutral first.
Yep, if you want to, then just pull that. Now your brake's set.
Brake is set, huh?
All right, so what do you think about what do you think about the accessibility of everything?
Man, nice. It really is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't got no hood, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cab over, but she's a cool cab over. I mean,
Did you ever drive one back in the day?
oh, several of them. Yeah, yeah. I've had several of them. Yeah.
This one's a little bit different, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. None of them was. Well, none of them didn't have this here luxury of driving. That's for sure. I mean, they looked better. They were cooler looking. I guess it's something you got to get used to. You know,
Yeah.
it's that new
Yep.
foreign look, man. You know, I call it. But
Yes, sir.
you know, like all these cars and everything else. You know, just
Things change.
things change. Yeah.
Now,
But it is. I can see it's a pleasure to drive.
you drive that red 379. That red one right back there, is that one yours?
No, mine's not here. I'm just with them people. No, that's Cody's. That's
Okay.
Billy and Cody's. But yeah, I've drove it. Yeah,
What kind of truck do you drive every day?
379 or
Okay.
389 now. 20. We got a 22 389.
Okay. 18 speed?
We haul
Okay.
cattle out of Florida.
All right, what part of Florida? That's where I'm from.
We out of Wauchula, out of Zolfo Springs.
I know right where that's at.
Do
I
you
used to
really?
live in Tampa, yeah.
Did you really? What part of Florida do you live at?
I used to
Bruce?
live in Zephyr Hills or Dade City.
Oh yeah, I know Zephyr.
No one knows where that's at,
Yeah.
so I always say Tampa.
Yeah, I know where. I've been Zephyr Hills. I know just about every place around there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, let's hop out. You can tell Cody
All right.
what you thought about it.
All right.
On the front, I'll come around there and drop the.
Hey man, thanks for this opportunity. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it, Bruce.
Yes, sir. Let me
And-
get a picture of you sitting in here.
Yeah, all right.
That's a badass seat.
It
What-
is. Yeah, that is a badass seat now. Yeah.
He's like, he was getting on it harder than you around the block.
Yeah.
What do you think about climbing in and out of it?
Well, I mean, you know, it's something you got to get used to, but it ain't bad. It really ain't bad to get in and out of. It's kind of like going up a ladder.
Yep.
No, honestly, man, I mean, it's impressive. Yeah, it really is.
I'm glad to hear it. Glad you had fun.
Yeah, man, it's a great opportunity.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
Well,
Bruce.
thank you. I'm glad I changed your mind.
Yeah, I'm glad you did too.
He was
man.
like, I'm not driving
Billy,
that
you
thing.
gotta drive it. No, you ain't. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, you gotta drive it. No, there's no explaining it. You gotta drive it. No. You gotta drive it. Let Billy drive
If
it.
he wants-
He'll be by
If he wants to, he can.
He'll be buying some. He's got a fleet up, buddy. He runs in the mountains and he needs horsepower.
Okay. Yeah.
Old school. He's from West Virginia. He's up there in the heart of the mountains.
Okay. All right.
He
See if we
needs
can talk him
horsepower.
into it.
You boys want horsepower? Here it is. Drive it.
Left corner. Put your air in your seat. Front left corner of the seat, there'll be a button facing straight backwards. All the way to the front.
On the very front of the seat.
Yep. There you go. Oh, there you go. Hold it. There you go. It'll air up right there. Give it just a second. There you
I'm
go.
gonna say that must be a lot heavier than most.
It'll adjust the height.
Wait. Oh, it's just not. Oh, you don't have to.
No, you just click it and there you go.
Oh, so it does it itself.
Yep.
Okay, I was waiting to release it and it didn't,
Yeah.
so I hit it the other way and then it hissed at me.
So guys, we got Steve with FSC Trucking. You have been driving a cab over truck for how long now?
5 years.
Daily driving, trucking for a living.
Yep.
And doing YouTube stuff also.
1984 Peterbilt
There you
362. Looks similar to this until you get inside, only because it's blue and silver, and this is blue and a little silver.
Yeah. First rib, what do you think? How about your leg space, stuff like that?
Oh, it's got, there's no clutch pedal there.
Yeah.
There's still a dog box of sorts.
Yeah.
There's a lot more on the left side than the right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's more room. It's definitely, I don't know, it's probably same-ish, maybe not sure.
Oh, we'll slide the seat back. The fella was in there just a minute ago. All the way down at the bottom.
Not that one?
Yep, all the way on the floor.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
All the way
so
back.
All the way back, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little better. All right.
Now, see,
obviously you don't drive it like this.
Nope. Left side of the steering wheel, there's an unlock button. See it? Press it one time.
Unlock.
Just press
that way.
Now grab the steering wheel and put it where you want it.
Oh, so telescope and, okay.
Now just hit the lock button next to it.
There-ish will do.
There you go.
Oh, it's air.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you happy with where you're at?
I feel like I'm driving a space, ship. Like, I just got in a UFO or something.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, I don't know, I'm thinking, Back to the Future.
Yeah.
You, come up 70 years. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I just did. Or at least 40.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right. Foot on the brake.
Brake.
Also on these, it takes very little
Wow.
brake input. It's just like a car.
I hear
almost.
nothing when I step on it.
Crack the door open. Press the brake real hard. Now let off.
Still don't hear much, but I hear
Yeah.
something.
So the brake air systems on these trucks have mufflers, so they're really quiet.
Okay.
All right, so there's light
Little bit of
pressure on the
brake.
brake. Press that button right there.
This one.
Yep, press it.
Push the
Yep.
park.
Now press the button right below it.
The A.
Yep. That sets your automatic park brake.
Okay.
Oh. Now go ahead and press it again. Okay, I must be doing something wrong.
My seatbelt, maybe?
Oh, yeah, seatbelt. I thought we did that already. I was
Yeah,
like, what are we
James said
doing?
something about the seatbelt thing.
Yeah, seatbelt makes all kinds of other functions happen on this truck. So,
I actually do wear mine, but it's a
Yeah.
lap belt only.
yeah.
All right, now the seatbelt's engaged.
Now press
So
the
now
release.
push the park.
Now press the bottom one.
Now push the A. A
Yeah.
for automatic.
Now you're
I got a
automatic.
green light.
Yep. Now on this right here, rotate that one, the inboard one there
Okay.
forward.
All right. To drive. Okay,
Yep.
to D.
Now you're in drive. So now
Okay.
when you're ready, just slowly apply that throttle.
What are we looking at here?
This side over here, and make sure you're not going to run any pedestrians over.
Okay. And just take your foot off the brake and it'll go.
Nope, take your foot off the brake.
And it won't
Your
go.
brake's still on. Now just hit the throttle.
Oh, it's like the hold on Jen's Mercedes. Oh, I felt it release. Okay. It's like driving an RV.
That's what we get. RV or a Prevost or something like that.
Never driven a Prevost, but certainly driven a few RVs.
Or like a tour bus or something, just like a big old bulky, yeah, RV's real similar, yeah.
Obviously, we're not making a left.
Yeah.
So right now, the rear axle is up.
Correct, yeah.
Let's get to know the brakes. Wow, that air ride is...
And your brake just set, just like that.
So just hit the throttle and it goes. That's
Yep.
why it's in green.
Yep, it'll release.
I better wait.
And now now you can take your foot off the brake. Go
All
ahead.
right, we got to get going for the pace car.
Yeah.
We get lapped.
Now your truck is a manual.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, that takes a lot to get used to. Holy crap. I've heard stories about them, the 2-story Fords, like them CL9000s, like the one I got with full air ride.
Yeah.
And you turn the wheel and the whole thing just rocks.
Yeah.
It would scare the heck out of you.
Yeah, this one actually has a really big sway bar in the front of it that keeps all that to a minimum.
On the cab.
Yes. And the front axle has a sway bar. Now, we haven't showed you very many other features on it. What do you think so far? What's in your mind?
It's weird. It's like the steering feels tight and the cab feels loose.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot for me to get used to. You got to bear in mind, I'm literally coming out of an 84 truck into this.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't even know what to describe other than Back to the Future stuff.
Yeah.
That the other thing, I don't know when it's shifting, so I gave it a little throttle and it actually lifted to shift.
Yep, it lifts and then grabs the gear and keeps going. Once you make this turn, just lay into it.
Right around this corner here.
Yep.
Babe, hang on.
Just go ahead.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There's a yellow blinking light at me.
Yep.
That's probably fast enough.
All right, now go ahead and get back up to 45 again. Brace yourself.
Yeah.
All right, now grab that the handle right there, pull it all the way back.
This one here.
All the way back, let off the throttle.
Jesus.
All right, now give it some gas. There's a truck behind us.
Holy crap. So
That's what's called the retarder.
that's not like a Jake brake, that's something different.
These don't have Jake brakes.
I pushed that back up, is that
Yep,
right?
Yep, all the way up. You're good.
All right, that's all the way up. So it don't work like a Jake brake. It's got some other feature in there that...
It's got a hydraulic brake on the back of the transmission.
Oh,
It
okay.
engages directly with the drive shaft.
So it's not an engine brake at all.
No, it has an exhaust brake to help slow the engine down so it can grab a lower gear. But that is all. No valve load lash or nothing like that.
Wow. Totally different technology from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Remember in the V8 Cats, they had
They had a
brake
retarder.
saver, but it
Yeah,
was like an
that's what-
oil-based kind
That's
of...
what this is. It's a hydraulic oil.
Oh,
base,
okay,
yeah.
but it's on the back of the transmission, not the
Correct.
input.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the brake saver was in the right between the transmission and the engine itself,
Yep,
I remember,
it was
right?
right between the transmission and the flywheel. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they were prone to getting hot.
Yeah. Yeah. These have a 3-inch cooling line that flows through them to keep the oil cool inside the retarder. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because that's like hitting... I think it locked it up because I felt it bounce.
It'll pull it down tight real quick.
Yeah.
You put a trailer behind it, it's really crazy.
Well, it ain't no joke.
Yeah.
And now we're kind of in a parade again here, ain't we?
Yep.
How do you blow the air horns on this thing?
Up top, see the horn there? Up to the right.
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. A lot different sound, ain't it?
Actually, the sound sounds familiar.
Yeah.
This one, not
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
That shifting takes a lot to get used to because it doesn't tell you it's going to do it. It just
No.
does it. And I'm like, wait, why'd it die?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no, it...
It grabs that next gear real quick before you even know it sometimes. But it don't skip a beat. It doesn't miss a gear, nothing.
You could put a little lever on there in a chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
It'd look kind of janky, but it would work.
Yeah, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Put a little leather tassel hanging down from it.
And we're not pulling a trailer, but it does seem to have like we're doing like 1,300. You give it just a little bit and it just goes.
Yeah, I mean, you've driven
it's
bobtail
torquey
before, so you know what it feels like.
Yeah, but it's torquey at very low RPM.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you wouldn't think that from a V8. Usually their torque is higher
right.
power band, but.
So this is 770 horse.
2850 torque.
2850 torque.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to see somebody in this country make a clutch to hold that.
Right?
My 7CZ that I had before any of us had YouTube channels.
Yeah.
It was in a 99P. It was a crate motor.
Yeah.
C16 Caterpillar, 600 horse.
Yeah.
8 clutches. Supposedly set for 2150.
Yeah.
And they 8 clutch hubs.
That's
not the paddles, the hubs.
They rip right out of the side.
It's absolutely terrible that truck was with clutches. I mean, it had all the power in the world, but you're doing a clutch every year and a half.
Yep.
2850 would shred that thing.
Look at the sleeper on this truck. I was not expecting that.
That's like a crew cab.
It's like the same width as the cab of the truck. It's different for sure.
We going around again, or is that it?
Pull back in. We got a lot more people lined up.
Not a problem.
Trey, you can park in this spot right here next to us.
That's the game plan. Crank that sucker. God, it's like a Jeep. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow. What has it got a turning radius of? 16 inches?
I don't know. We need to measure. I keep getting asked that.
It is nothing. Like, literally.
And your brake just set before you could even do it.
Oh, yeah. How did it know I was going to be done?
Because you hit the brake.
Oh, right. Well, all right. Well, it's set, and then I parked it.
Yeah.
So I don't have to hit A?
Nope. All good.
It'll just automatically pull itself out of gear.
Yep. It's already in neutral. You can go ahead and rotate it to neutral also.
Oh, that's right. This
but
one
it's
here.
already in neutral.
I would never think that this is a gear shift.
Yeah.
I'm used to here.
So final thoughts. What do you think? I mean, brutally honest, please.
Me personally, I'm partial to the older equipment, but it also has to do with the overregulation of the trucking industry by our government.
Yeah.
For me, unless you could put an old, like get one of these in a glider, this would never be ELD exempt. Mm-hmm. So for me, that's a problem. Yeah. That's a big problem. I like the styling of the older trucks.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like cab over, so you definitely have to like it for at least that.
Yeah, of course.
I'd love to. I wish it were possible. I'd love to hook this up to a heavy load like I do, and see what it really does on a road. How it does with, if it was grossed out at 93,000 pounds.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to be able to do that. It's definitely kind of my style, but not my style.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see. I mean, brutally honest opinion, if they start building these trucks for the American market, I think that'll wake up the OEs we got here.
Yeah.
Peterbilt, Freightliner, Kenworth, all of them. Volvo even. I think they're all sleeping. They're kind of boring. They're not thinking. They're just building the same stuff.
And we're just dealing with it because it's the only options.
Correct. So yeah, if the biggest thing with like the DEF system, the exhaust system like we spoke about earlier, if they could solve those problems of all the problematic sensors that you can't get because they're made out of Chinesium or some ship ran aground in some canal somewhere in the world, whatever reason or excuse they give you, why they can't get you your parts while your trucks are down, and eliminate all those little bugs that create all the issues. 9 out of 10 times, well, your older truck had one right after you got one. Tratter Taxi, you had some kind of sensory issue that caused you havoc. It was brand new.
Yeah.
No, I remember there was problems getting those parts. I think you got yours pretty quick, but there were problems with getting them.
They just happened to have one on the shelf, and that was there was none to be had.
And if that happened, then if you're driving for a living with that truck, and you got to come down with a $3,500, $4,000 truck payment because the truck's $250,000.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to make that payment over some sensor, over some exhaust thing?
Yeah.
That stuff has to stop in this industry.
Yeah, I agree.
And if Scania can get that done, and guys can have the uptime they need, I mean, it's all about looking cool. I mean, it's great to look cool, but it's all about not what you make, it's what you keep.
Cost per mile.
Exactly. And some of these guys are hurting bad. So if you can get your per mile cost down and Scania can wake up the OEs that are out here today.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but if I find better uptime
Yeah.
in a 42-year-old Peterbilt than a brand new Peterbilt, there's a problem.
Yeah, of course.
And you can blame the government, you can blame the OE, blame whoever, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Don't matter. If Scania can solve the uptime problem and wake them up,
Yeah.
good. And if the OEs can't solve the uptime problem, then let Scania eat their lunch.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Enough of the predatory issues with us drivers dealing with the trucking industry being predators against the driver.
Yeah, I completely agree. I really appreciate your input. And guys, you can check out FSC Trucking on YouTube, right?
Excellent. Absolutely. Bruce, thank you.
Yeah, it's been good. Our first collab.
Absolutely. We'll have to do more sometime.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys. We got Julian here all the way from down under. That was a long flight, huh?
Yeah, 23 hours later.
This your first time in America?
Yes, first time in America. I've been here for approximately 4 days to see Mats and see America. Owner, operator, owner authority in Australia, so.
Okay. We better hurry up. Our crew's leaving. That red Peterbilt right there, we want to be behind. So we don't have to tell this guy anything about this truck. So you drive a Scania now?
No, so I've driven Scanias in the past, the previous R series,
Okay.
doing B-double tanker work.
Okay.
Also, I test drove a couple of these new ones. I've been doing interstate road freight, kind of like a coast-to-coast trucker for, I'm 30 years of age now, but since 22, which is about the legal age I could obtain a driving licence in Australia.
Okay.
To do heavy vehicles. And I currently operate, comparable to a Kenworth W9 in America, I currently operate a Kenworth T909, and I do road trains, ambient general freight, which is very similar to dry van work in America. I work for a large logistics conglomerate servicing some of our larger suppliers.
Wow.
Yeah, I love having my own truck, always wanted to do it, sense of fulfillment, and yeah, this is just part of the adventure. At 30 years of age, I've always wanted to come over here and just see how Americans do it. We have a lot of similarities, but we have a lot of things that are totally germane, different, and yeah.
I'm guessing you've done this before, huh?
I've got train horns on my Kenworth. I've got 6 different chimes. I've got 3 horns all up.
So you know firsthand what it's like to customize these.
Absolutely, and this here, I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, I can see that.
I really thank you very much for this opportunity as well.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, thank you. And I really appreciate the reciprocation from everyone at Mid-America Truck Show. There's been a lot of good people take me under their wing. I know nobody over here.
Yeah.
I've just really tried to embrace the opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's just like yourself with this truck. I understand because I watch a bit of your channel with the content.
Yeah.
There is a lot of controversy in regards to this truck due to the fact that America's geared a certain way that people are also very opinionated. It's either Kenworth or Peterbilt. Basically, everyone, it's like the new 589 Peterbilt.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very opinionated thing that, hey, a truck's improving, a truck's safer, a truck's got more room, but oh, the windscreen's not flat. This is the worst thing Peterbilt's ever done.
Yeah.
You know, but it is progress, and it's just one of those things that, like, look at it this way. If we all had 359s from the 70s and that's all we had to this day, there'd be no classic truck show because they're all the same. We don't progress.
That's exactly right. And now the W900 Kenworth is officially leaving. It's done.
Yeah. Well, we follow the lead because we follow America's lead and Europe's lead. This is a Euro 6 compliant truck.
Yeah.
As of, I believe, 2028 in Australia, our laws mandate that it's Euro 6, so anything new will be thereon.
Okay.
We're at Euro 5 currently. Now, Europe's set the trend. Basically, it's like the W990. My Kenworth 909, they're exclusively made for Australia. Like, mine physically resembles that of a W9, but if you put a W9 hood on my truck, it would be this much lower at the windscreen.
Wow, that's crazy.
We our dimensions, we're taller but shorter. It's just what we have to work with. So
why is it this taller?
So pretty much the way we are, if you ever look up a photo of a Kenworth T909, our radiator capacity, like the cubic feet that our radiators utilise compared to, say, America. So our hoods have to accommodate that. So basically, we do have splayed chassis rails where the radiator sits down in. Like everything's splayed these days, like all your curb sniffing trucks, as they call them over here. So everything's splayed, but you can only go so low with a radiator. So our engine block, even with air piping, our engine block's this far below our hood, but it's a radiator. But if we drop the radiator cubic capacity, it's like if you'd done it here, you'd have a lot of dramas with cooling.
Tearing it up, son. Well, guys, if you stuck around to the end of the video, this was a freaking long one. I really appreciate all the love and support in Soda Scania, out all the way in Södertälje, Sweden. The feedback has been phenomenal. Everyone commenting all the videos thus far has been great. We have a really special video coming at the next video. You guys are going to love it, where we talk about a lot of the comments. So make sure you comment a lot down below in this video, because we're going to be reviewing a lot of the feedback everyone's been giving us over the past 3 or 4 months. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. We have some people not subscribed, so I'm funny. And we'll see you all later. Peace.